Today is Friday, November 2nd, and this is your Weekly Roar. Hello everyone, and welcome back.
I'm Brandy Harris alongside Johnny Robinson, and we're back to give you another episode of the Weekly Roar.
We have a great show lined up for you today, but first let's get started with our weekend weather outlook.
Eric Bowles is back and ready to give you your weather updates. Eric?
Thanks guys, today is going to be fairly cool and it's going to be about the same going into next week. If you take a look at the national map, you can see that there's a tropical system off the coast of Florida, but nothing that will affect us. Taking a look a little closer to home, you can see that there's not really anything going on. Today's forecast is going to be sunny with a high of 58 and a low of 31. Saturday will be sunny with a high of 60 and a low of 34. Sunday is mostly sunny with a high of 55 and a low of 38. Monday is partly cloudy with a high of 56 and a low of 42. And Tuesday is mostly sunny with a high of 45 and a low of 32. That's it for weather. Back to you guys.
All right, I take back what I said a few weeks ago about wishing it were cooler.
You kind of jinxed us. Now we're going to be cold from here on out.
Maybe if we don't think about it, it won't seem as cold.
I doubt it. But let's go ahead with announcements and see if it works.
You have until this afternoon to order the 2007-2008 yearbook. Order forms are available in the office or outside room 215G. Don't miss out on the book that captures your year in pictures. The treasurer will accept Visa and MasterCards. Order it.
Application for the University of Cincinnati Darwin T. Turner Scholarship is available in the guidance office. This is a scholarship for minority students who have a minimum GPA of 3.0 and an ACT score of 24. Deadline to apply is December 15th.
The choir boosters are selling Wildcat window clings for your car or your parents' cars. They are $2 each and are available for purchase from Vicki Howe, Fine Arts Secretary in Building K. They are also selling Wildcat discount cards for local restaurants, putt-putt golf, and more. If you would like to purchase one, they are $10 each and can be used all year long. They can be purchased from any choir student.
Help support the NHS French Travelers by eating at Adornetto's on this coming election Tuesday. Come and enjoy good food while being served by the future French Travelers. They will be serving from 4 to 9 p.m.
The following scholarships are available in the guidance office. Burger King Scholars Program. For seniors with at least a 2.5 GPA, community service activities, work part-time averaging 15 hours per week, and plan on attending a 2- or 4-year college. Deadline is February 15th, 2008. Also, the Glenna Joyce Scholarship. This scholarship is for students who enroll at either 3 Ohio State University or University of Notre Dame. Deadline is February 1st, 2008.
There will be a meeting for any girls interested in playing softball this Wednesday, November 7th at 6 p.m. in room 101C. Please plan on attending.
Do you think it will seem warmer outside now?
Nope, it's still going to be cold. But the good news is I won't have to stand outside at sporting events because the winter sports season is well underway.
Kyle is back again to wrap up the football season and the rest of the fall sports.
Kyle?
What's up, guys? This is Kyle Smith with a wrap-up of the 2007 football season. The Cats finished with an overall record of 4-6. Trevor Spurgeon passed for a total of 1,326 yards and was 92 for 168 for 55%, and also threw 12 touchdowns with 10 interceptions. James Keck finished the season with 1,475 rushing yards on 222 attempts, which is 6.6 yards per carry average, and 14 touchdowns. The leading receiver was Will McCoy with 45 receptions for 688 yards and 4 touchdowns. On other season records, the ladies volleyball team finished with an overall record of 14-11 and 8-2 in the OCC. The men's soccer team had an overall record of 6-9-3, and the ladies soccer ended up with 8-5-4. That's all we have for you guys today. Have a great weekend and go Cats.
Good job to all of our fall athletes, and good luck to all those who are about to begin a new season.
That's all for us.
But don't go anywhere, because the season premiere of the Wildcat Underground is coming up next.
And if you want the up-to-minute election night results on Tuesday, tune in right here to NSN 19 as we bring you the 7th annual Wildcat News Network live election night results show.
Our host will be Sherry Hottinger, and our own Joe Kozawa will be live in the field bringing you the school issues as they develop.
Again, that is this Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. on NSN 19.
For everyone here at WNN, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Get the degree, get the job. Get the point? Central Ohio Technical College offers high-tech degree and certificate programs in a friendly, community-focused environment. Get started on a rewarding career in sales and marketing, digital media, nursing, forensic science, and many more. And COTC is one of Ohio's fastest-growing colleges. Get the degree that gets you the job. Call Central Ohio Technical College today or visit cotc.edu.
Hey Wildcats, welcome to the first edition of the Wildcat Underground.
This is our harvest special where we will be showing you things you can do this fall season.
By any chance, Brandy, do you happen to know the number for Ghostbusters?
No, I don't, but I think Griffin does. And he's at the Buxton Inn right now.
Griffin?
I'm a zombie, I'll eat you.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm Griffin Ottman, and I'm standing outside the Buxton Inn in Granville. Opened in 1812, it is one of the oldest hotels in Ohio. Other than that, some people say it's haunted. Well, I'm here to find out if it's true, so let's go forth and venture into the paranormal. There has been many paranormal tales since the Buxton has opened. Many workers have said they have seen ghostly shadows, orbs, and felt auras in many of the rooms. We talked to Tiffany Flynn, a worker at the Buxton Inn, about her experience with the paranormal.
Cleaning the bathrooms, and then all of a sudden air blew in my ear, and I heard Tiffany really loud in my ear, and there was 2 girls in there, and I said, what, did anybody say anything? And they were like, what are you talking about? And then as soon as I started talking, it said it again in my ear, and breath went all the way on my back.
In the main dining hall, the original owner, Major Buxton, has been seen sitting at his favorite table. The owner, Orville Orr, enlightened us on some of the past happenings at the Buxton.
And we're standing in the room in the main building, which was used by the lady in blue, the woman who's spoken about quite often. She lived here and died in 1961, but she comes back to visit fairly often. We had guests who stayed here, a local attorney and his wife, several years ago, and they came down to the lobby in the morning and said, did you give our key to someone? And we said, well, we don't do that. And his answer was, well, a woman came into our room and stood by our bed last night. They didn't seem to be too worried about it.
There's a collection of creepy cats at the Buxton. This is a tribute to the Lady in Blue's phantom cat. The tavern is in the basement of the Buxton. Many people have claimed to see men and women sitting at tables drinking when there's no one there. We talked to the director of the documentary Ghost, Christy Cassidy.
I happened to be staying here, and in the middle of the night, I'd gotten up because I had gotten so warm. I couldn't believe what was going on. Well, I went to turn down the temperature, and I couldn't find the thermostat. And then the thermostat, when I found it, it didn't work. So I tried to open up a window, and the window wouldn't open. I tried to unlock the door, open it up, and the door wouldn't open. It was so bizarre. And the next thing I know, I'm really starting to almost kind of panic. And I go to use the telephone to call down to the desk, the night auditor. The phone wouldn't work. So that I don't know what else to do. So I'm in the middle of the night, and I'm knocking on the window. I'm like, please, somebody come and help me. Well, finally, I reached the night auditor on the telephone. And as she's walking up the stairs, the door opens all by itself.
In the wine cellar, many people have noticed orbs floating across the room and bottles moving on their own. There's something strange in the neighborhood. The Buxton Inn, they should probably call it Ghostbusters. Well, I'm Griffin Ottman. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Griffin.
So if you ever stay at the Buxton Inn, be careful what room you stay in, because you may not be alone.
Well, let's shift our focus from nightmare to fanfare. Did you know the fastest pumpkin carver in the world actually lives in Ohio?
No, but I have been known to carve a pretty mean pumpkin.
Well, me too. Let's see who has the skills. While we carve our pumpkins, let's check out someone with real skills. Here's Cody with Jerry Ayers of Baltimore, Ohio.
Well, good luck with your guys' pumpkin carving. I'm here with the real professional, Jerry Ayers. Mr. Ayers won the title of the world's fastest pumpkin carver last year in the Guinness Book of World Records. I'm here to learn the tricks of the trade.
Mr. Ayers is from nearby Baltimore, Ohio, and has set 4 different Guinness Book of World Record marks with his fast carving skills. It all started when a local TV station submitted a tape of his carving to Guinness to see if he had set a record. Turns out that there were no criteria for pumpkin carving records, so within a few years, with rules to abide by, Jerry Ayers finally did set a record with an amazing minute and 18 seconds. Although not an official mark, Jerry says that his fastest was 32 seconds. Jerry says he started carving pumpkins for his children in 1969. From there, the hobby grew. He started getting some notoriety for his pumpkin prowess, and the more he carved, the faster he got. So how many pumpkins has he carved, you asked?
So they estimate that I've carved a little over 12,000 pumpkins.
Yes, that was 12,000 with 3 zeros. That's a lot of gourds. Along the way, he has set records for carving a ton of pumpkins, 100 pumpkins faster than anyone else. He averaged 4 minutes per pumpkin, and of course, the fastest single pumpkin carving 2 separate times. Jerry gave us some tips on extending your pumpkin's freshness life. He says that if you wet down an uncarved pumpkin with a food-grade bleach water mixture once every 90 days, a pumpkin should keep for about 18 months. Jerry told me that a carved pumpkin is not a jack-o'-lantern until it has a candle in it. But probably his most important piece of advice is this.
But it's not about speed, it's about having fun.
And after carving 12,000 pumpkins in his life, Jerry Ayers has certainly had a lot of fun. I'm Cody Paxton reporting for the Wildcat Underground. Back to you.
That was pretty impressive, but I'm feeling pretty good about my pumpkin.
Well, you won't be in a second when you see mine. Griffin, what are you eating?
Pumpkin guts.
I thought we threw those away. Well, if pumpkin carving isn't your thing, and you want to find something new to do this Halloween season, go check out Bodies, the exhibition. We have Logan to tell you about it.
Thanks, guys. I had a great opportunity to go to a one-of-a-kind art exhibit called Bodies, the exhibition. It is known throughout the world, and we are lucky enough to have one right here in Columbus. Let's go and look and find out why this place is so interesting. We spoke to the assistant manager of the exhibit.
So we brought the exhibit here because we're full of medical information in our exhibit, and it's a chance for, we usually only hit a town for about 6 months. We come in, we try to educate as many people as we can in that 6 months. Students, faculty, even we've had faculty come through the exhibit and they're blown away about the dissection that has actually happened with our specimens. We're here for about 6 months. We try and get everybody educated, and then we take it on to the next city. So we're trying to educate people at actually what their bodies look like on the inside.
We asked people to describe their experience at Bodies. Here's what they had to say.
The smoking, showing what it does to a lung, and the effects of smoking, just a pack of cigarettes, what it does to a healthy tissue, how the lung is blackened. And I think mostly the disease parts I was really interested in.
Well, it was a lot less traumatic than I thought it would be. The specimens were very well prepared. I was very impressed with the quality. I'm not too sure how they did that. Somebody's got a lot of patience and skill. I thought it was a great experience.
Well, I'm in the medical field, so I'm in medical school, so I would definitely suggest it to the rest of my classmates to come see, get a good view of everything which you don't get to see in school. And I just got to see a lot more in depth than what you can see in books.
As you can see, Bodies is one of the most unique exhibits that should be experienced by everyone all over the world. If you're interested, Bodies the exhibition is located at 3749 Easton Market. Ticket prices are $22 and hours are Sunday 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Thursday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday 11 p.m. to 9 a.m., and Saturday 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. This is Logan Van Wyde. Now back to you guys.
Okay, I'm getting kind of sick of this. Maybe we should go to Bodies instead.
Yeah, we did get kind of carried away, didn't we? I'll start cleaning up.
Well, that's all we have for the first edition of the Wildcat Underground.
Have a great fall season and happy Halloween.